He loves me, and he's gonna come find me. I know that.
She's gonna really need you to be strong.
I'll do anything, whatever it takes.
Well, the new movie, Maya, goes inside the frightening world of online predators and human trafficking. A teenager struggling at home meets a man who says he'll be her protector, but then turns into her abuser. Movie is being released during National Human Trafficking Prevention Month. And joining me now are the filmmaker Julia Verdin and actress Patricia Velasquez. I want to welcome you both to the show.
Thank you.
I just started watching this. It really is amazing. Give us a little bit more about what happens in this movie.
Sure. It is basically, the movie covers a couple of different storylines. On one hand, it's a film about a teenager who's targeted by a social media predator who befriends her, slowly grooms her, builds her trust, and seems to be the Prince Charming. She's always been looking for her, the person who understands her, who's ready to stick up for her and there for her. And so he eventually manages to lure her away with him. And then, of course, she comes to that horrible realization that he's not what he seemed and is actually a trafficker, and she's in this very gnarly trafficking situation.
Yes.
On the other hand, it's also a mother-daughter story about the cycle of abuse. And Camilla, who Patricia plays, is in a relationship with a guy who's abusing her, and there's domestic violence going on in the home. And then we also follow her journey, where she has to get help and recovery for her issues to be able to get her daughter back.
And Patricia, what drew you to this project?
Well, the first thing is that the movie's called Maya. I have a 16-year-old who's now 17, and I just got the script with my daughter's name and also being a teenager.
Yes.
So it's something that has always been very present, and so of course I wanted to be a part of it. But what really, really drew me to it was that it's something that can happen right here in our town. It is happening, and that we've always want to find a way to have the teenagers, like I want my daughter to look at the movie, and I want her friends to look at the movie. The power of social media, how they can, you know, it's even hard for us as adults, the influence of social media. So for them to open their eyes on what is possible, that is not something that can happen so far away in some of our countries, but it's actually happened here right now with a hopeful point of view.
Yeah, well, and I realize that the story is fictional, but there's so much truth to it, it seems. So did you take some real elements?
Absolutely. I did a lot of research to develop this screenplay. I consulted with survivors, I consulted with NGOs, I had a consultant who used to be on the trafficking unit, Detective Ray Bassini, and now works with Saving Innocents. And also, you know, I'm part of the Long Beach Trafficking Task Force, and we do a lot of work with them, with educating with our films, with local communities, colleges, and schools. And I used to volunteer at a children's shelter, and it was for kids that had run away, been rescued off the streets. And a lot of these girls, and they were 14, 15 years old, and boys too, by the way, had been trafficked. And the stories of the abuses that they'd been through were just heartbreaking.
Yeah. And I know that it is a tough story to watch, but you've tried to keep it in a manner that you do want teens to watch it.
Yes, and parents too.
Yes.
I think it's a movie that definitely has a point of view that it is a little hard to watch, but it's very eye-opening, and it's also very hopeful of recovery. I mean, you know, everybody has different situations at home, and it might just not anything be happening at home, but it's definitely something that we need to look out for, because as I said before, this can happen to any of us.
Yes. And the movie begins on Friday, and you can stream it, and it's also playing in theaters?
That's right. It'll be at the Lamley Royal in West LA, and then it'll be on all the various VOD platforms. And we have a website, artists4change.org, where we have all the places that you can view it listed. You see, Artists for Change.
I love it, and I really do hope that it is not only entertaining, but also helpful to young people and families.
It's so wonderful when we can use our art, I mean, to bring good messages. And something like this that is very dear to our heart is our community is happening here right now, and anything that we can do, it really fills us with joy. So go watch it.
All right, thank you both for joining us. Again, the movie is starting on Friday. For more information, you can go to our website, kcalnews.com, and click Scene on TV.